All right, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone and peace to say to Israel. I just want to jump into a quick video, real quick, to be the third installment of When Ye Shall See Jerusalem Compassed with Armies. The scriptures say, when you shall see Jerusalem compassed about with armies, know the desolation thereof is not. That went on in 70 AD, and it's gonna go on again over in America. Because the scriptures tell you to watch is what I pray. So when I see a military presence in the residential area where I live, I always record and do a quick video on it, just to show you the signs of the impending martial law and the things that have to come to pass. So whenever you see these military presence in your residential area, and when you see things going on, just know that these are the signs of the impending martial law, race wars, and all these things that have to come to pass going down. So I want to just give you a couple scriptures and make this a real brief video. This is on 2nd Ezra chapter 15, and I start at 15. For the sword of their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So sooner or later, that's talking about martial law right there. Sooner or later, that time is going to come. You're going to desire to go into a city, but you won't be able, because the cities will be locked down. It will be a heavy military presence, and you won't be able to come and go as you please. The places will be sectioned off and locked off in the time of martial law. And that's going to be the beginning of Jacob's trouble. This scripture goes right into that. It goes into the race wars, the people standing up to fight against another, and it goes right into martial law. And these are all things that have to come to pass. So when you see these things, like in this video, over a span of 5 to 10 minutes, this was Saturday after camp, I was recording with my phone when I saw a military helicopter fly overhead, and it went around a little bit and went over to another area. A few minutes later, another one came, then another one, then another one. So 4 military helicopters were just over here in this area, which I couldn't understand would be 4 big military helicopters just circling this area like they were looking for something or getting ready to do so. But these are just signs that give me cause to pause when I see, and let me know that these are the signs of the impending race war. The troops will be fighting the war here on the soils against those that fear the Lord, against Israel. But it'll be against the whole U.S., but the main targets are Israel. So yeah, it really had me tripping, man. 4 military helicopters coming just a couple minutes apart between each one, coming right over my house and going around in this area. And it just made me think about these scriptures, and I brought out this quick video. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out the second and the last scripture from the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 16, starting at verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And those that fear the Lord are Israel, the Israelites, the saints. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So when they come in, when the troops come in like a flood, they will be like madmen. They won't spare none. They won't care about the old or the young. And they will be spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Once again, the Israelites, the saints. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. They're going to spoil your goods, take all your stuff, because you know under martial law you can only have so much food and different regulations like that. And they will cast us out of our houses and throw us in concentration camps. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Now all these things have to come to pass, and that's why we hasten the day and want them to come, because the end result is the glory that comes after. Because during these fiery trials will be known who are the men of the Lord, his elect. Because though we be tried as gold in the fire, the Lord will bring us up out of that fire. And it'll be evident who are men of the Lord, who are his elect, because they will be sustained when all this comes. And all this has to happen before we are delivered. You have to have the birth pains and the pains of the birth before the child is delivered. So we want all these things to come about. So when I see these military people in our areas, it lets me know that these are just signs of the things to come. So continue to watch as well as pray, and just keep an eye out, man, because you'll see that it's becoming more and more frequent that you might see a military jeep or military helicopter in your area, and it just makes you wonder what they're preparing for. Well, they're preparing the troops for marching on the soils of America. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.